In this video, I'll show you the fast and simple method of how to publish a hardcover book. I'll guide you step by step, from designing the interior pages to creating the book cover, and finally getting your hardcover book uploaded and published. Plus, I have a special interior page design tip that I've never shared before, so stick around until the end. If you enjoy the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Before diving into the process, let's talk about 3 major differences between hardcover and paperback publishing on KDP. First, the available trim sizes differ. Hardcover books have only 5 trim size options, whereas paperbacks offer 16. I use 6x9 trim size for my books, but it's important to note that not all paperback sizes are available for hardcover. Second, the page count requirements vary. Hardcover books must be between 75 and 560 pages, whereas paperbacks can start at just 24 pages. Third, distribution for hardcover books is more limited. While paperbacks can be published across all Amazon marketplaces, hardcovers are restricted to certain regions. If you want to sell in places like Amazon Canada or Australia, you'll need to make your book available through Amazon.com. Now let's go through the actual process of setting up a hardcover book. I usually print my hardcovers in black and white to keep costs down and improve my profit margin. Before starting, it's crucial to decide on these specifications because they determine the correct book cover size and interior margin settings. If you don't set them up properly, your design could be cut off during printing. The first step in creating the interior pages is to head over to the KDP help page on trim sizes, bleeds, and margins. If you choose no bleed, there will be a white border around the pages, while with bleed means that your design elements extend to the edge. Once you've made your choice, you'll need to use KDP's dimensions table to get the correct page size for designing your interior pages. For any 6x9 book with bleed, the correct page size is 6.125 by 9.25 inches. Next, I'll set up the interior pages in Canva. Canva is an excellent online design tool that offers plenty of templates and creative elements. One important step is to switch the units to inches before inputting the size in Canva. Once the blank page is ready, I'll set up margins based on KDP's guidelines to ensure all important text and graphics stay within the safe area. For a 100-page book, the inside and outside margins should be 0.375 inches. To set the margins in Canva, I'll use rulers. If they're not visible, you can enable them by pressing Shift+R or going to the Settings menu. You can adjust the font, size, and to match the overall aesthetic that you are going for. You can keep everything in black and white to keep it simple and elegant. You can copy and paste lines for a numbered list for certain books and just duplicate them instead of remaking everything from scratch. For hardcover journals, you can use Canva's data autofill to populate each page with a unique quote automatically, way faster than doing it manually. Make sure everything looks good. Check the layout and spacing in grid view, making sure nothing is out of place. Once you're happy with the interior of the book, download it as a PDF print file. Next, I'll cover how to create the cover template. I go to Amazon KDP's cover calculator, enter the book's details, hardcover, black and white interior, white paper, 6x9 inches, 100 pages, and generate a cover template. I download the PNG file with the exact dimensions needed, then bring it into Canva to design the cover. When setting up the dimensions for your book cover, make sure to select inches rather than pixels. The exact measurements for the KDP cover template is 13.989 by 10.417 inches, and then click to create a new design. There are a couple of ways to do this. Either copy and paste the PNG file directly, or use the upload function in Canva to bring the file in manually. Copying and pasting tends to be the fastest method, but if that doesn't work, uploading works just as well. With the template in place, you can now start designing the cover. I adjust the transparency so I can still see the margins and barcode, ensuring no important design elements overlap these areas. With the background and design foundation in place, you can move on to adding text. Also, applying an outline effect in black makes your text stand out. To make the cover more engaging, adding a few graphic elements and arranging and resizing them makes for a playful, balanced composition. It's always good to add a colored strip to the spine of your hardcovers for a cohesive look. Once satisfied, you can proceed to download the cover as a PDF print file, selecting CMYK for high-quality printing, or RGB if using the free version of Canva. Now that both the book cover and interior are ready, it's time to publish on Amazon KDP. After logging into your KDP account, or creating one if necessary, click Create and select the hardcover book option. Go through the setup process, starting with the book's language and title. You can skip the series and edition fields if they're not relevant for your book. The description is crucial for attracting buyers, so craft a compelling summary emphasizing the book's benefits, its fun and engaging prompts, and its high-quality design. I highlighted features such as the 6 by 9-inch hardcover format, premium white paper, and how to add 98 pages of unique prompts designed for your hardcover book. The next step is to confirm that you own the copyright and select the reading age range for your book. Choosing the right category is important, so remember to browse through the available options and select 3 relevant ones. For keywords, you need to select terms that will help potential buyers find your book. I usually aim for highly relevant, but not overly competitive keywords, ensuring my book has a chance to rank in search results. Using a keyword tool, you can research terms to see search volume and competition levels, prioritizing terms with high demand but lower competition. With the setup complete, the next steps involve pricing, previewing the book, and finalizing the submission. Once everything is in place, you can publish the book and wait for it to go live on Amazon. My books are specifically designed for kids, so I usually stick with kid-focused terms. Try getting at least 7 keywords, then move on to the next step. For the publication date, you can set it so that the release date matches the publication date, meaning this is a brand new book. I also set it to be available immediately once Amazon approves it, which usually takes up to 72 hours. If you have a low-content book, you don't need an ISBN. For the book's interior, I usually choose a black and white design with white paper, a 6 by 9 trim size, and opt for a glossy cover. Then, you can upload the interior file and cover design, which you created in Canva. You can also let Amazon generate a barcode in your design. After filling out those details, you can launch Amazon's previewer to check your book's formatting. If everything looks good, approve it and move forward. For distribution, you can select worldwide rights and keep Amazon.com as a primary marketplace. Then, you can set your book price, making sure to account for the printing cost. With hardcover books, you can price it slightly higher than a paperback. You can consider competitor pricing and decided to start slightly lower to attract buyers in the beginning. After reviewing Amazon's terms, you can submit your book for publication. Now just wait for Amazon's review, which can take up to 72 hours. Once it's approved, your book will be live and ready for purchase. Well, that sums it up, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.